Hi everyone. So I am completely, well, I wouldn't say redoing my old crafting podcast. I'm just reinventing it. For those who don't know, I'm Emily, and this is going to be a podcast, vlogcast, whatever you want to call it, on crafting stuff, which means sewing, crochet, knitting, anything handmade, pretty much. Plus, just life stuff in general thrown in. But the other one I used to do, big comfy craft couch, I am, where's water? Weird. Anyways, that distracted me. I get easily distracted. I just wasn't happy with the format of it. I just wasn't happy with it. I felt like after doing I think just over 10 episodes or something, I just felt like it was a task and it wasn't fun, and that made me sad. So I was like, you know what, I am going to completely redo it, make it fun and make it so it's not a task. And it took me a while to kind of just formulate everything in my brain, how I was going to do it, and then my phone crapped out on me and I had to get a new phone, which is fine. I was due to an upgrade anyways, but now my new phone won't connect to my computer. It'll connect to my computer and I'll go to upload pictures and videos, but it'll say I don't have pictures and videos, even though I do. So that's kind of a bummer. So then I had to find Justin's webcam and figured out how to turn off the autofocus so it doesn't autofocus every microsecond. So if the camera quality is bad, I'm really, really sorry. That is not my fault, because Justin was the one who bought the not so good webcam. And plus I'm just doing the camera recording thing through the computer, so I don't have to do editing because I'm not good at editing. I'm not very good at technology. So brand new podcast, not really brand new me. Things that have happened since I last podcasted. I dyed my hair. Yes, it's purple. You're not imagining things. I did the shadow roots, which is just dark brown, and then purple. And that's Jasper. He's sleeping. He's a sleepy dog. For those who don't know, Justin is my partner, my person, the only one that'll put up with me, the person I feed. I don't really know what to call him because we're technically not married. Well, there's no technically about it. We're not married. We have a daughter together, and for those who did not see that I posted a major update, surprise, surprise, I'm pregnant with baby number 2, which, let me find the camera, baby number 2, which is another girl. I'm 17 weeks. Well, tomorrow I'll be 17 weeks, pregnant with another girl. We have kids together. I don't want to get into why we're not married, because it's it's not really a stupid reason, but it's a valid reason. But it's not really important. You know what I mean? It's just being married is not on our list of priorities. But we're practically married anyways. We're an old married couple. Anyway, so I'm sitting in a space chair, which is why I keep spinning around. So yeah, and the lighting's terrible in here. So I'm really, really sorry. So besides having baby number 2 on the way, baby number 1, who is not a baby anymore because she's 3 years old, Annalie, she's in her room supposed to be taking a nap, but I hear her screaming and watching cartoons. So she's just going to scream and watch cartoons, and then when nap time's over, and she's not going to get a nap today. And then she'll be really, really sad, but I'm kind of grumpy. But that means she'll sleep good tonight, hopefully. Maybe. Probably not, because that's how you want it to work, but it never works that way. So, what else has been going on? Kind of a lot of knitting, but then again, not really a lot of knitting. I just got back a week and a half ago-ish. Oh, wait, before I tell you about that, that I already talked about in my major update, but I'll talk about it again. I didn't talk about this, but where it's got back from. So, Justin, while we were, so we went on vacation, a week and a half ago, and the last day of vacation, he and his brother, and me, and all the kids, and my sister, which is not actually my sister, but whatever, you'll get it. You'll figure it out. We went to REI, which is like an outdoors mountain climber not really it's like where people who like outdoorsy things go to get equipment to do outdoorsy things. I'm not really an outdoorsy person, but it could be changing. So he got this thing called a hydro flask because his brother Gio had one, like a big brown one, the whole entire time, and it kept water like insanely cold, and it was like so amazing. So Gio wanted to get another one, so he got an orange one, I want to say, but he got like a bigger size one. It was a hydro flask. It's a water bottle, and it has metal. Well, it's made of metal, and it keeps your water like really, really cold. Like you can put ice in it on a Monday morning, and Tuesday night it'll still have that same ice in it because it keeps it really, really cold. So Justin decided he was going to get one because we were drinking a lot of water up there, and we had to give their water bottle back to them because we were borrowing their water bottle the whole entire time. So he bought one for us. Well, he said it was for us. So he got a purple 24-ounce hydro flask. We get back home, all of a sudden it's his water bottle. Nobody can drink out of it. He bought it for himself, which caused some major controversy. And basically, me being the over melodramatic person that I am, I told him that I hope he's happy with his water bottle because I'm going to die of dehydration while he talks to me about his 3-day-old ice in his stupid hydro flask. So for my birthday, which is in 4 days, he got me my own hydro flask. This is the 24-ounce one. This is purple. I got the purple one. They all have screw-off caps as far as I know. I haven't seen one with a actual spout thing, like a mouth straw thing. You know what I'm talking about. It's all screw-off, but it's metal on the inside, and it keeps water really, really cold. And I got it today. And I'm really, really happy with it, and I'm glad that he got me my own, so when we are out and about, I will have my own ice-cold water, and I will not die of dehydration, which I wasn't going to die of dehydration to begin with. I was just giving Justin a hard time like I always do. But I got my own hydro flask. It's purple. I love it. He has the same exact one. He also has a 24-ounce one, but it is a blue color. I don't have anything to show you that's like, oh, it's this color, but it's blue. But it is stainless steel, and it's vacuum insulated. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. So, where did we go on vacation? I mentioned this in the major update, but if you did not see it, I'm going to quickly recap it. And I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I need to slow down. I don't know what got into me. Anyways, we went to Colorado, Estes Park, Colorado. Well, just outside of Estes Park, like 5-10 minutes. And we went hiking in the Rocky Mountain National Forest, and we saw the famous Stanley Hotel, which I was absolutely obsessed with because I do believe that it's haunted. I do believe in ghosts. That is just me. Apparently, I'm the crazy person of the family because I believe in ghosts and everything. But I've watched enough ghost shows on TV to realize that they're real. And I've had my own experiences. And for those who used to watch my old podcast, and who are wondering, yes, my house ghost is still hanging around. It kind of just like standing around at night. At night, you'll kind of like look in like a dark corner, and you'll see like a shadow figure standing there. It does not seem threatening or anything, and it seems kind of cool. So, haven't heard any like weird disembodied voices or like tapping or anything like that. Just kind of see shadow figures every now and then, but not like threatening shadow figures. So I still have a house ghost. I believe I have a house ghost. Everybody in my family thinks I'm crazy. Whatever. So the Stanley Hotel. Justin was more into the whole Dumb and Dumber thing because that's where they filmed some of Dumb and Dumber. So of course he was really excited about that. I was excited about the whole ghost thing and it being like an old historic hotel, and it's absolutely beautiful. We were not able to go on the tour though because the tour is 90 minutes long, so an hour and a half, and you have to be 5 or older to go on the tour. None of our kids were 5 or older. I think the oldest is 4. She does not turn 5 until December, and it's an hour and a half long. And plus that day we had a very late start because we had some shenanigans and issues with the rental car Justin and I were getting. But all in all, and besides spraining my ankle, well, not really spraining my ankle, just twisting it really, really bad, but good thing my brother-in-law, kind of brother-in-law, I'm just gonna call him my brother-in-law, good thing Justin's brother is a doctor, and he was there, and we were hiking there. But we had so much fun, and the Rocky Mountain National Park is really, really beautiful, and I'm really, really sad that we only got to stay a week, and a bear only tried to get into the place we were staying in one time, and I'm pretty sure it's because it was lasagna night, and the dude just wanted some Italian food, so he didn't actually harm anything. He was fine. It was kind of scary at first, and then it was like really, really exciting, and yeah. So anyways, if you want me to talk more about anything, I'll do a life update at some point, tell you all about my trip or whatever. So I'm pregnant, just got back from Colorado, kind of a lot of knitting, not a lot of knitting. So while I was up in Colorado, I might as well show you what I got. Because me being me, I Googled if there's any yarn shops near me, and there was, like literally just down the road, and I was really, really excited, and I'm sorry for crinkly, not really, because I like the crinkly sound, but there is a place in Estes Park called the Stitchin' Den. I hope you see that, it's a little bear. I was so excited. It was 3 floors of yarn. I think I spent about an hour in there while everybody else stood outside waiting for me. But it was really, really fun, and I liked it. And I got some sock yarn that I cannot get down here unless I order it offline. Sorry my brush strap keeps poking out and I keep messing with it. Anyways, so what I got is I got 2 balls of this Regia. Don't ask me the colorway name because I don't know. But I got this. It's like black and white, and it has yellow. I got 2 balls of this. I already worked with 1 ball. As you can see, I have like, they're 50 gram balls, so I think I have about like 20, 25 grams of the first ball left. I got 2 because I was going to make long socks for Justin, well, kind of long socks for Justin, and then he said he wanted ankle socks, so I have some left over, which I'm going to use to make Christmas socks out of. But I got 2 balls of that. I also got this, which is opal. It looks no, that looks neon. It's not actually neon. That kind of, when I hold it over here, it kind of mutes it out. That's not actually like neon pink. It's more of like this orangey color. But it is a 100 gram ball of opal, and I'm working with it right now, and I'll show you when we get to there. But it is called Saffron. You can't really see that. I'm sorry, it's blurry. I don't know how to fix the focus and everything like that. And I'm sorry if I keep like looking above the camera. It's because I have the webcam like right below the computer screen. So yeah, but it is Saffron. This actually, and it's opal, and it's 100 grams. Sweet and spicy 3, and that's what it kind of looks like when it's all worked up. Stripes and everything like that. It is not that neon looking. It's like orange, like 2 different tones of orange. Some, oh, sorry, I picked up some yellow, some white, a little bit of greenish looking, little bit of black or whatever. But it's very, very beautiful, and I really, really love it. And this is like totally making it look neon when it's not. It's more muted colors, but I really, really love it because you cannot get opal anywhere around here unless you special order it. And when you order it, of course, it's like $20, and that was almost $20. So it was like $18 or whatever. But technically, my sister Tessa bought that for me for my birthday. So thank you, Tessa, for my early birthday present of yarn that I'm making socks out of. I also got this other one. I have the ball band off of it. It is Plymouth Yarn Diversity Memory Yarn. It is 93% acrylic, 7% polyester, which is like springy. The color for like the actual like tag from the yarn store just says red purple, and on the tag it just says can't really see it, 3 zeros and then an 8, and then there's the dye lot number, but the actual like color number is just like 3 zeros and an 8. I'm really, really sorry, I can't make it focus better. It's made in Turkey, and it is a how many? I think this is 100 grams, approximately 420 yards. So this is what it looks like, and I'm sorry that it's all like wound around the skein and everything like that. See, it's just making it look neon today. It's very vibrant colors, but they're not neon. They're just really saturated colors. But there's red and light pink and purple, and it's beautiful, and it's so soft. You can kind of see it there. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I don't know how to work this camera. I'm doing the best I can. But it is so soft, and the polyester in it makes it like very springy and tough. So, story with this yarn, why it's like this. I worked it up into a sock, and I worked it all the way up to, because I was working it top down, and I was doing gusset decreases after doing like a heel flip, heel turn. And I just was not like how it was working. Because on the leg, it was like doing like this really cool, like swirling, like kind of each color melting into the next color, like really beautiful pattern. And then as soon as I do the heel flip and gusset and doing those decreases, it's doing like this weird, like short, stripey thing. So what I'm going to do is do the whole sock over again, but just do a different heel on it, and hopefully that'll make it so it doesn't look like there's two different patterns going on, or like two different yarns or whatever. I just was not like how it was working out. So I'm going to redo that. So I also got a set of DPNs, size 1 DPNs while I was there, and they were a necessity. Like, I had to get that because I had to knit. After I got new yarn that I've never worked with before. Of course, I'm going to have to knit that yarn while I'm on vacation. But while I was there the first time, I didn't get needles, so I went back the next day and I got needles. I don't have them with me because they are currently in a sock that I do not have with me because the sock is in the timeout corner because it's making me angry. But they were a set of Hayas, size 1, so 2.25 mils. They're beautiful. I love them. They're like, I usually don't work with DPNs, but I wanted to work with DPNs. I don't know why. I just, like, while I was up there, I was like, I'm going to work with DPNs. And I love them, and they're great to knit with. And right now they're in the sock of shame, as I'm calling it. So, that is what I got from Colorado. Let's see. Should we do finished objects or work in progress? I am working on a lot of things. So, I am going to do finished objects first because I only have 2 finished things and then a lot of unfinished things. So, the first MB, I made this. I finished it like 2 days ago. I need to wash it. This is a last minute birthday present for someone. Not really last minute. Like, what had happened was, we got back from Colorado. There's a birthday party that we're going to tomorrow, which is Sunday. Well, Annalise and I are going. Justin is working. Our friend's little boy is turning 1 year old, and I have no idea to get a 1-year-old little boy. Like, I don't have a boy. I only have girls, and I didn't know what they wanted or needed or whatever. So I figured I made their daughter when she was turning 1. I made her a handmade gift. I'm gonna make this little boy a handmade gift. So I got yarn from Walmart. This is Red Heart Super Saver, and I made a blanket. It is a very, I guess you would say, like, this would be a lap blanket, but it would be good for him, like, in his crib or whatever. But it is Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the colorway Icelandic. I really loved it because of the, again, it's making it look like really, really saturated colors, which they kind of are, but it's like 2 different, there's like a blue, a tealy color, gray, and then like very, very light gray. Like, it looks kind of white, but it's actually really, really light gray. But this is what it is. It took me 2 days to make, like just continuously doing it because I wanted to get it done. And then the border, I already had it Red Heart Super Saver, also in just white. I did a small little border for it. But I have to wash this up tonight and put it in a gift bag and stuff for him. So that is my first finished object. Halfway done finished objects because I don't have two. And Jasper's sleeping. Oop, wrong way. That's my daughter's coloring book. She colored it a pen. Oh yeah, he's sleeping. You puppy please. Jasper. Hey. You're having puppy dreams. He gets so excited when I wake him up. Anyways, so for the second one, take out my handy dandy hydro flask that is all mine and no one else's. That I'll probably end up sharing with 1.5 million people. That is really cold water and I really, really love it. My only other finished object is a pair of dress socks. These are, I don't have sock blockers, so I'm not going to put them on sock blockers. You can't really see them because the lighting's really, really terrible. I hope you can see them. But it is, what's the yarn? Loops and threads, wool-like, acrylic, fingering weight, and the color is sage, I believe. Yes, sage. And the pattern is Socks for the, you can kind of see it when I do that. Socks for the Deputy Head Mistress by Erica Lauder. It is free on Ravelry. See, there's the pattern. I really, really love them, and they're really, really soft for them being an acrylic. But they're really, really thin. It's a very, very thin fingering weight. These are a men's size sock. Can't really tell, but these are a men's size for like a size 11. I have another one on the go. Like I already have one sock finished in a navy blue color, but I don't have the second sock. And the first sock is, I don't really, it's in a box. I know which box it is. It's just all the way at the bottom and I wasn't going to dig it out. But I'm making another pair of these. I really, really love the pattern. The pattern's really, really fun. Just knits and pearls. It looks complicated and it creates kind of like this woven argyle-y type pattern between like the knits and pearls and stuff. Absolutely love it. Very, very fun knits. Although I will admit after one, like you'll fly through one and then, at least for me, I'll like go to do the second sock and I'll get halfway down the leg and I'm like, kind of tired of doing this pattern. But I love it. Like I get, like I'm not tired of doing the pattern. Like I don't want to do it again. I've done the pattern repeat so much that I'm just like, okay, my brain needs a break. So there is that. That is my second finished object. That's all I have for finished objects because I am a person that cannot finish anything, I guess. So, works in progress. Well, first, I have a lot of first socks because I've just been knitting first socks lately, and I figure if I knit one sock and I knit all the other different socks, then when I run out of yarn and all the socks that I'm going to make, then I'll go back and just do the second socks, and I'll be really, really fast at the second socks because they'll be like, oh, I already got the first one. Let me hurry up and get the second sock and make it so I have a pair. That's the plan. Whether that's actually going to happen or not, I don't know. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. So the first one is, I was working on this in Colorado. This was the Regia, the black and white, the black and yellow. These are little ankle socks for Justin. I haven't woven in the tails or anything, but these are going to be his Christmas socks. I got one done. I mostly got it all the way done in Colorado. I just had to finish the toe in Kitchener, the toe. But I wasn't going to bring it on the plane because it was a really, really late flight. Like, our flight left at like 12:30 at night. And I was really, really tired. And I wasn't going to knit on the plane. So I just put it in my regular bag. So I finished them when we got home. So I got that one done. So all I have to do is the second sock for Justin. The first sock that I have is this sock, which is made in Patton's Croy stripes, singing in the blue stripes. It is the Blueberry Waffle pattern. 72 stitches. This is awesome. 72 stitches, and these were 72 stitches. I did these on size 2, US size 2 circulars. These were on the size 1 highest that I have, so 2.25s, because that was the one I was working on in Colorado. This was worked on a size 2 circular. I really like it. I really like how it turned out, but these are going to be, don't tell him this, Tess, and don't show him, but actually I already showed you, but still don't do it. These are for Justin's brother Gio, and what I'm hoping is, since the patent croy is kind of thin, but not really, and it's a wool blend, it's a wool nylon blend, they'll be like tough, and they live in South Dakota, and it gets really cold, and it snows there, so hopefully he can wear these like under some boots or something, and while they like hike or whatever, and they can just like throw them in the washer and dryer, and they'll be fine. But I really liked them. I really like how the blueberry waffle pattern goes with the blue stripes, and I just gotta make the second sock of that one. And then currently on the needles, on my size 1, these are the Deborah Norville wooden. I'm having issues with this needle. You can't really see it, but I kind of use my nail. But there's where the ferrule is, and then you can see how my nail is catching there. The cable that goes into the ferrule like slipped out, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to fix it, and it won't go back in, and I don't want to break them. But like it's sturdy, like it's not gonna pull out. Like I don't want to like just pull on it to, you know, completely disprove my whole entire point. But I really like them, and I got the opal saffron on the needles. These are gonna be for me. It's gonna be the Christmas of blueberry waffles, except for Justin. But all the socks that I'm making for Christmas this year, they're all blueberry waffle pattern, because I don't know what it's in me. Usually it's the Hermione's Everyday Sock pattern that I'm obsessed with. But for this year it's blueberry waffles, so I'm making myself some blueberry waffles with that. And I only got 5 rounds done. Like I just started where like the yarn color changes from the purple to the white. And I'm sorry it's blurry. I don't know what to do. Maybe get a better camera. I don't know. So, what else is on my needles? Since I'm kind of just on the needles right now. It went from first socks and then on my needles. I'm sorry I'm talking really fast or whatever. I don't know what's gotten in me. So then, my bicycle bag, which yes, I made this bag. It's kind of dirty-ish. You can kind of see that there's a stain right here because of mustard, because I put a sandwich in here and the sandwich had mustard on it, and the sandwich was in a bag, but I guess like the bag wasn't fully closed and mustard got on it. But it's fine because they're washable and I washed it and it's just a stain now. But in here, this is done in loops and threads wool like on US size 5 circulars. It is, I think the actual pattern is called Pretty Basic Shawl, which that's pretty much what it is. And it's huge now, and I can't really show you. I don't even want to know how many stitches I have on the needles right now. But it is a shawl for me. I really like it. It's just a bunch of garter stitch and then eyelets, but this is in the color wine, I think. I can't really remember, to be honest with you, or burgundy. But right now, I'm doing the border, like the bottom of the shawl right now. So I'm just doing eyelets and then 4 garter stitch rows and then eyelets, and then I'm probably going to do that like 2 more times, maybe 3, and then I'll cast it off. But I really want this to be done before baby girl number 2 comes, because I want to have this in the hospital with me to snuggle with under her. I figured I'll kind of like use this in the hospital like while I'm nursing. Because there's holes and stuff, so it's breathable and it's lightweight, but it's still very warm. And it's stylish. It'll go with the, you know, just delivered baby maternity gown. Anyways, hospital gown. Just to have in the hospital, have it across my shoulders and across her, and it'd be nice. So, that's that in that bag. It probably will not take me long to finish it. It's just it takes me like 20 minutes to do one row because there's so many stitches. So gotta finish that here soon. I'm gonna try and finish it by the time that I post another podcast, which I'll probably only do monthly podcasts this time around. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm really tired, and I'm talking really fast. I don't know why I'm talking fast. I feel like I have to catch up because it's been so long since I've shown you guys what I've been up to that I feel like I've done a whole lot. But then again, I look at it and how fast I'm going through it all, and I'm like, no, I haven't really done a whole lot. Oh, and my phone went off. I'm sorry. So. No, the cap won't go on. That's the only thing I have found about brand new Hydro Flasks. I can't quite, like, it takes me a while to get used to the twist top. If that makes sense. Anyways, last bag of what I am working on. And the reason why I'm still working on this is, one, because it's huge, and two, because the yarn I'm using for it is really, really expensive, like $14.50 for 100, is it 100 or 50 gram skeins? Let me see if I can find a tag. It just says 150 yards. So it's $14.50 for not a lot of yarn, but this is made in Manos del Uruguay Silk Blend, which is 70% merino extra fine and 30% silk in the colorway Citric. Here's what it looks like in the hank. Still, it's beautiful. There's a fuzzy on it that doesn't belong on it. It's this greenish, yellowy, beautiful, fluffy, squishy, soft, amazing goodness. But I mentioned, if you watched my other podcast, that I was going to make a blanket for a couple friend of mine. And this is that blanket. And it is beautiful, it is squishy, it is amazing. I am making this pattern up as I go along. I'm writing it down though, so if you want to know what it is when I'm fully done with it, I'll post it on Ravelry or something, I don't know. But, and it's like huge. But this is how much I've done. This is, as you can see, it's very tonal because it's hand dyed in small batches. Completely hides me. But it's green and yellowy and beautiful, and you have to like alternate the skeins and stuff to like mix the colors, and it is so warm and it is so fluffy and so silky, and I absolutely love it. I'm using an earring as kind of like a progress keeper, so I'm counting by tens like how many repeats I do, and that helps me keep track. But these are balls that I'm working with. These are balls 7 and 8. I got that much of 7 and 8 done. So not really halfway through the skeins yet of each, but it will not take me, well, it takes me 20 minutes to do a pattern repeat, which is 2 rows. Yeah, I really like it. Well, let me hold it this way. I don't know the name of the stitch that I'm doing, or I'll have to look it up. It's very, very beautiful. I really like it, and I'm sorry that it's all out of focus. And the lighting's absolutely terrible, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I keep apologizing like it's going to change anything, but so I have one more in the skein still, but since you need to alternate skeins, once I'm done with the 2 balls that I'm working with now, I have to get more yarn. And I've been looking for more yarn, and I was looking at a site that I got the other yarn from, Craftsy. It's just they haven't had a sale on it, because when they were on sale, when I got them, they were like when I got this round, they were like on sale for like $12.35 a skein or something, which isn't like a huge savings. But when you order like $100 worth, it it's quite a big savings if you do it that way. But I haven't seen one on sale ever since, and I check like every single week. And I check all these other sites, and Craftsy is still the cheapest that I've seen, only at $14.50. But they're paying me to do this bag for them, this blanket for them, and it's going to be a pretty pricey blanket, but I don't want it to be like $1,000 blanket. But I made this bag for it. I call it my blanket bag, and it has a handle just so I can pull it up onto the bed easier. I made it out of 4 fat quarters from Walmart and a pink zipper, and the inside's pink and gray chevron. It's all the same colors, just 2 different prints. But I did not put interfacing in it because I did not feel like buying interfacing, which is why my project bags don't have interfacing in them. And they're just for me, so it has a squared off bottom, so it'll sit up on the bed just fine. I don't mind if it's floppy or anything because I take my yarn and everything out anyways, and I like how I can kind of like just like squish it down if I have to take it somewhere so I can put it in a bag. So that's all that I've been working on. And that's it. That's all I've been up to. I feel like I've taken such a big giant break that I feel like I should have gotten a lot more done, but I didn't. I'm sorry. What can you do? Life, am I right? And I'm sorry that the chair keeps squeaking. That's just the chair. It won't stay in one place. It's squeaky. What are we gonna do about it? So, that is all that's been going on. Small life update. Crafting update. Birthday present update. Hopefully I will be able to figure out what's going on with my phone, so I'll be able to dump pictures and video from my phone to the computer and actually be able to record from my phone, because my phone has a much better camera than this webcam, and it means I don't have to sit in an uncomfortable office chair the whole entire time and deal with it not focusing and terrible lighting and all that other jazz. So, a needle pulling thread. I hope that this wasn't a terrible first episode to my somewhat new podcast. I'm going to try and create a Ravelry group for it. Don't hold that to me just yet, because it might take me a couple episodes in order to do it. I'm going to try my best to get stuff done. Just with being almost halfway through my pregnancy, I have a feeling crafting is going to slow down as I get baby girl's room ready and just get ready to have another baby and deal with having a newborn and a toddler at the same time. So, now that Annalise is asleep and I've gone through everything that I have to show you, and Jasper has enjoyed a nice nap, with puppy dreams included, I am going to go ahead and just relax for the rest of the day, or at least for the next hour and a half until Justin gets home, and then we are going to go grocery shopping and we're going to start getting stuff for baby girl. So what I'm going to do is all of the craft podcasting stuff I'm going to put all in one playlist. So if you just want to watch that, it's going to be separate, all in one playlist. All the rest of the stuff is going to be like all like the kit updates and stuff are going to be in other playlists and everything. So I'll have everything organized and separated for you. So if you want to watch one specific thing, set of videos, you can. If you want to watch them all, you can. It's up to you. Just remember to click subscribe and make sure that the little notification bell is also clicked on so you'll get a notification when I upload another video, which I'll be uploading a lot of videos, but there might not necessarily be this crafting podcast. You know what I'm saying. You can figure out what I'm saying. I'm pregnancy brain is like kicking in and I'm tired. but I just want to lay down and take a nap. But I'm actually going to go work on my blueberry waffle sock for me, another fur sock, so I can get it done and off the needles and move on to another fur sock. So hopefully I'll have at least one sock of each to show you. And that's it, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will do another one about a month or so, a couple weeks. I'm not going to do them weekly. That was, I think, one of the reasons that was stressing me out for the other ones. But I need to like slow down. Like my heart rate is like racing because I talked so fast through the whole entire thing. I'm really, really sorry. But yeah, that's it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!